As a carnivorous animal, it has sharp teeth and an extremely powerful bite force. The symbol of strength and agility beneath the dark waters. Maintaining a strong position in the fashion market with extremely high prices and generating annual profits of up to $9 billion each year. Right now, let's explore this dangerous animal together. Crocodile eggs play a crucial role in the breeding and development of crocodile populations at farms. To ensure an optimal breeding environment for crocodiles, farmers spread a thick layer of sand in the nesting areas. They are then transferred to specialized hatchery facilities where they are kept at temperatures between 29 degrees Celsius to 34 degrees Celsius with controlled humidity to optimize hatching rates. From the time of incubation to hatching, it takes about 65 to 90 days. After the eggs hatch, the baby crocodiles are transferred to rearing tanks where they have access to clean water and ample space. After a period of meticulous care, it is time to reap the rewards. Depending on the demand, the farm will commercialize the crocodiles in various forms. The primary focus is on purchasing young crocodiles for breeding to expand the farm. In addition, Adult crocodiles are sent to professional processing facilities. The process of skinning and processing crocodile meat in the factory is a complex procedure that requires advanced techniques. Crocodile meat is categorized into cuts such as the tail, back, and legs. These parts have tender meat, low fat, and are rich in nutrients. The excessive use of crocodile leather in the fashion industry has caused serious concerns about species conservation and sparked strong opposition from animal protection communities. They believe that killing crocodiles for their skin is inhumane and unnecessary. What do you think about this issue? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. See you all on the next journey of discovering fascinating things. Our main character today is the eel, a fascinating name in the culinary world, known for its crispy exterior and tender meat inside. The reproductive cycle of this species is very complex. However, to address this issue, farms have developed a method to raise eels from eggs. Here, scientists and technicians have conducted in-depth research on the living conditions, nutritional regimes, and environmental factors necessary to stimulate eels to reproduce in captivity. When the eggs hatch into juvenile eels, they are transferred to separate tanks where optimal conditions are provided for their growth. Eels are omnivorous, so their diet typically includes a specially designed mixture of fish meal, wheat, soybean meal, and fish oil to support their growth. The feed can be evenly spread on the water surface or placed in designated areas within the tank to ensure easy access for the eels. They are fed 3 times a day in the morning, at noon, and in the evening, with the amount of food based on the size of the eels. In addition, they must regularly sort the eels to reduce cannibalism and competition for food, which can lead to a loss in production. Every 6 weeks, the eels must be sorted and divided into different size groups. If different sizes are kept together, the larger eels will eat the smaller ones. To prevent waste and water pollution in the tanks, the amount of feed must be carefully controlled. The farm needs to closely monitor the eels' eating habits to adjust the feed quantity appropriately, which is also a major headache and challenge for the farms. As the eels grow, the space in the old tanks becomes cramped, increasing the risk of water pollution. Therefore, moving them to larger tanks not only provides more space, but also helps maintain better water quality. At the farm, the eels are raised in specialized tanks equipped with a filtration system and adequate oxygen supply. Pumps are the preferred tool for transferring eels from one tank to another, especially when moving large quantities quickly and safely. Moreover, eel tanks need an efficient filtration system to remove waste, which requires high investment costs and skilled operation. After 6 to 12 months of care, the eels are mature enough to be sold on the market. Harvesting eels can be a complex process because they are very slippery and can easily slip out of your hands. Therefore, during harvesting, they drain the water from the tank and then use specialized tools to catch the eels. After receiving the eels from the farms, the factory staff will carry out inspections to ensure there are no signs of disease or injury. Eels are usually sorted based on size and weight. This process can be done manually. After sorting, the eels are thoroughly washed to remove mud and any impurities on their bodies. This washing process is usually done in cold water to keep the eels fresh and minimize stress. Smaller and lighter eels are usually separated for further farming or processing into other products. If the eels are not processed immediately after sorting, they are stored in water tanks. The storage temperature needs to be maintained at an optimal level to prevent the eels from dying or losing quality while waiting. In the processing area, the evisceration process begins by making an incision along the eel's belly. A cut is made from the lower abdomen to the head, following the length of the eel's body, and the internal organs are removed. Here, the eels are placed on automated grilling conveyors, where they are evenly grilled on both sides. Grilled eel is a famous dish in Japanese cuisine, where the eel is grilled and marinated with a special sauce. The most special part of the process is that the eels are thoroughly marinated with kabayaki sauce. The marination can take several hours to ensure the eels absorb the flavors evenly. This grilling process is carried out in multiple stages, including an initial searing and final cooking, to ensure the eel has a crispy exterior and a tender interior. Here, the eels are vacuum sealed and stored in cold storage at the appropriate temperature before being distributed to the market. However, besides being used for grilling, fresh eel is also popular and utilized for various other culinary purposes. Eel products, after packaging, need to be stored in cold storage to maintain their freshness and quality. Afterward, they are packed into containers and transported to restaurants, retail stores, or other distribution points. In Japan, unagi kabayaki is a highly popular grilled eel dish served with white rice. The eel is grilled over charcoal, resulting in a crispy skin while the inside remains tender and infused with rich flavors. Are you curious about why eel has such high demand? Because their meat is rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and improve brain function. In addition, eels boost the immune system and, notably, enhance sexual health. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore eels. As we've seen, despite the increasing demand for eels, natural production is rapidly declining. This poses a major challenge for the eel farming industry. Therefore, let's work together to protect and develop both the environment and the eel farming industry. Once again, thank you, and see you in the next video.